everybody, you've got the Lapbook Lady here, and we're going to run through how to put together the Democracy in Canada Lapbook. Okay, so let's get into how to fold your folder first. When you're looking at your folder, make sure you've got the bigger tab on the bottom right hand side. You're going to start with that side, so that bigger line, not this line, but this one here is going to line up with that middle fold of your folder. So line up the middle fold and along your bottom here too, so it's nice and straight. And then all you gotta do is line up this with this. So make sure it's nice and tight in there, like a puzzle. Okay, so to put on your title page, you're going to need a pair of scissors, a pen, and some glue. So make sure you've got those on hand. And all you gotta do is open it up and center your title page in this middle section here. Okay, so not on the top, do it on the inside. It's much easier, I'll show you how. Okay, so line it up really good in there. Fold over one side and draw a nice thick line down that one edge. Okay, and then cut along that line. Okay, so now that you've cut them out, we're gonna glue them on. So take this one, the right hand side, and just glue just along this one edge. Okay, so don't glue the whole thing. It makes it really hard to try and stick on if you glue the whole thing first. Okay, so just glue down that one edge. That's gonna go right along the edge of this folder here. Stick that down really good. Try and get as close to that edge as you can. And then just a little bit of glue for the rest. Okay, and then do the same thing on this side. There you go. You got your title page on. Okay, do this my work in progress folder first. This one is designed to hold your in progress foldables. So if you've cut out something and you're not quite ready to glue it all together, it can go in this pocket, which goes on the back of your folder. Okay, so side tabs in. It works really good to use a ruler. So you can stick your ruler on here like this and then fold this up. So you can make sure your lines are nice and straight. And you're going to put glue just on these tabs here. Okay, so I'm using purple glue so you can kind of see what I'm doing maybe a little better. So just glue those tabs and then fold this up and glue right along those edges. Sometimes it's a little easier to pick it up so you can kind of see what you're doing. And glue right along that edge. Okay, you should have a nice pocket with a little folder over the top. Fold that down after you've done this so that you've got the nice cover done. Okay, so this is a good place to be able to keep, like I said, any in-progress work if you don't get it quite finished before you need to move on to another subject or whatever else. You can store it in here so you don't lose it. Okay, good. All right, now we can get on to the inside. So let's start with your Elements of Democracy foldable. That one's going to go up in this corner here. So your pocket looks like this after you've cut it out. So you're just going to fold these tabs back. Again, using a ruler works really good, or just if you're really good at folding, just fold along those lines. And you're going to glue just the tabs. Okay. So just those tabs. And I want you, before you stick it down, to put your cards inside so you can tell how far from the top to glue it, okay? So put those in and then make sure it's nice and positioned, nice and straight. Okay, and then your pocket or your full cards can go inside. And they go in order because this one's tallest and you can still see all the things that will cover the 4 elements of democracy, okay? Good. All right, the next one we're going to do is your vocabulary cards. Now this one is a little bit different. You can cut them all out. If you have paper fasteners, you can use those if you'd like. We're just going to use staples today, but if you have a paper fastener, you can just put it in the corner there, and then you can slide these around. But I found a stapler works just as well too. Okay, 2 staples along the top. Okay, and this one's going to go on here. And when you write your definitions, you can write them going down this way like this. So you don't have to write them on the side like that. you can write them, yeah, that way. Okay, so glue that down. Now we're going to get into this middle section. Okay, so you've got a title, and then you've got this, and at the bottom is fitting this. So I want you to cut everything out so you can make sure that you can fit it all in before you glue anything down, okay? So we can glue down the title page, and then I'll show you how this middle section works. Okay, so this, like yours is all empty and you haven't glued all these down yet. So they're just little tabs that go over top of each explanation of the different branches of our Canadian democracy. Okay, so in order to glue all these down, they all have a white space at the top of the square that you can place the glue. So just using the edge of your glue stick, just glue right along that top edge. Make sure it's nice and dark here so you can see just along the top edge of the white square, and then place your name, title, whatever over the top. Okay, so these ones I've done beforehand so I can show you this. So if you just glue along the top, then you can fold it up and you can still read everything about what's underneath it, okay, for each of the tabs. So when you first glue them, it might not work very well because it might come off, so wait till it's dry and then you can fold up each tab to be able to see what's underneath, okay? All right, so you can glue that down. You don't need a ton of glue. Remember, you're only gluing paper down. It's not needing to be cemented in place, so don't worry about using too much glue. Okay, so this one looks like this. Before you do anything with it, just fold it in half, and then you're gonna cut. Make sure you fold first, then cut. It's a lot easier to get that fold right. If you cut first, then fold, then your paper goes all over the place and it's a lot harder to fold it, so. Okay, and then glue it on. Last one looks like this before you do anything with it. Looks like this, okay? So before you cut it, you're gonna fold it back, both sides back, and then you're gonna cut apart each tab, okay? So fold first, then cut. Lastly, you're just going to glue this down. Your my responsibilities and my rights. Just glue that down. Okay, good job. You're all done. Have fun filling it in.